I don't know why people don't like walking in the rain. It's weird to me. I've always been the kind of person that like didn't like to get wet by the rain, but then after a certain point when you're like soaked, you just don't give a fuck anymore because you're already soaked, and then it becomes fun. It's like breaking yourself into it, you know. But like walking in the rain, it's like it's pretty cool. And if you get stranded in it, don't see it as a curse. See it as a blessing. I chose to walk in the rain. I went outside and it was raining. I don't need to go anything. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just walking. It's dope. My phone is water resistant, so I guess this will put it to the test. And you're like, the more it rains, the happier you get because you're here for the rain. So like, if you weren't here for the rain, the more it rained, you'd be pissed. Like, ah, fuck, come on. But now it's like, yeah, bring it on. You know what I mean? It's awesome. And perhaps the best part about it is that, like, sorry, I have to wipe. People sometimes, when they are in the rain, they run. So when you get out of your car, right, and you got like from here to that church right there, and it's like, I don't know, fucking 20 feet, right? You run because you want to avoid the rain, but you don't realize that you running is actually landing more raindrops on you. I think Mythbusters did an episode of this, and they, I think they concluded that walking beats running, but it depends on the rain. You know what I mean? Like Forrest Gump, like mentioned all those rains, the one that comes up that hits you from the bottom up and shit, like all that. But like, more so than that, like if I want it to stop raining, I'll just think about it a little bit and just relax, and it won't rain as much. Can I control it? No. I can be like, stop, fucking stop. Although, no way. It's definitely slowing down. But like before, I was outside, it was raining, and I was like, I wish it wouldn't, because I was like that period when I was like dry, and then it stopped. Waited a couple minutes and it started again. Now I don't want it to stop. I kind of want it to rain on me. It's cool. And I'm wearing a white shirt, so my nipples are going to be all out. It's going to be hot. You know what I mean? People are probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but then I'm used to that. People always look at me like I'm fucking crazy. I don't give a shit. If I cared what people think, I wouldn't be the way I am. Fuck everybody. You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. The way I see the rain is like, you flush your toilet, right? That's a gallon of water every time you flush. About maybe 3, whatever. But like, if you took that gallon and you spread it up into drops, individual drops, and you laid a human being on the floor or a bench, and you dropped those drops one by one after the other, one, let's say 2 every second, for like as long as it would take. I don't know, a couple hours maybe. At the end of those hours, the last drop would feel like a baseball being thrown at his head. If you do it for 48 hours, the person will have a migraine it's called Chinese water torture, actually. It's a way of torturing people by dropping water on their head. But it's the same amount of water as you flush in the toilet. And it happens to be the one thing that we need to survive. And it's been here on this planet for billions of years, recycling itself through the water cycle. And we don't know how we got here. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how you look at some shit like rain, and you look at it like in a powerful fucking sense, because all those things are true that I just said. We can verify that it's true. We can't verify where we got it, but we can verify that that's what happens with water. You know, salmon, for instance, start in fresh water, then they move to salt water, then they go back to fresh water. How the fuck does that work? You know? Every single one of these drops hitting the ground, like, is a small charge of energy. There's a force. You hear it, you feel it. So if you combine all of those into one giant kablooey, that could cause some devastation. You know what I mean? I wonder how long my phone will last. Let's see, what is water resistant really? It's like 30 meters for 5 minutes. How long have I been out here? So people are looking at me like I'm crazy, but they don't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. They think that I'm just stuck. I'm fucking stuck. I love this shit. This is my jam right here, walking in the rain. You don't get to do this often, you know? So I recommend you do that too.